Welcome to the C++ loops section.
Hello everyone, I'm Solomon Andrews. Now we are going to see the concept of C++ loops. Here there are for loop, while loop, do while, nesting loop, loop controls. In C++, why are we using the loops? It's for efficiency for the program and then automation and scalability. Efficiency means which execute the block of code multiple lines without writing redundant lines. Automation, which automate the repetitive tasks. Scalability, which means it's easy to handle in C++. And then for loop. For loop is ideal when you know exactly how many times you want to repeat a block of code. And then syntax for initialization and then condition and then increment or decrement. Let's see an example. For int I is equal to 0, which is initialization, and then condition is I less than 5, and then we are incrementing the I value, which is I plus plus. Inside we are printing the I, which will the output will be 0 to 4. Next, the while loop. While loop continues to execute a block of code as long as the condition remains true. And then syntax is while the condition. Example, int count is equal to 3, which is the count is a variable, and then we are giving a value while the count is greater than 0, which is a condition. And then inside we are printing the count value, and then we are decrementing the count, which will print 3, 2, 1. Next, do while. Do while is exit control loop, which generate the body at least one time before the condition is evaluated. If the condition is true, the loop continues, otherwise it terminates. Syntax, do and then while condition. Example, int num is a variable, and then do inside we are just printing the enter a positive number, and then we are getting input C in num, and the while condition num less than or equal to 0. Next, range based for loop, which means used for iterating over elements in a range like array, vector, string. It's more readable and less error prone, which is used for printing like 1 to 100, 1 to 200, just like range based. And the next, loop control statement. Loop control statement, which is break, continue, and go to. Break, which is used to immediately terminate the loop, and then continue, which is skip the current iteration and proceed to the next iteration. Go to, which transfer the control directly to a labeled statement. Next, nesting loops. Nesting loops involves placing one loop inside another. This is common for processing multi-dimensional data structure. Example, we are printing multiple table like I which is a row and then J is a column, which will print the multiplication table. Next, best practices, which means we need to use the correct loop for the correct job, and then we need to keep loop condition clear and simple, and initialize the loop variables correctly. Common pitfall, which means the error may occur in the loop C++, which are misunderstanding the concept of break and continue, performance issue with deeply nested loops, and modifying the loop control variables incorrectly, which may lead to error in C++ loop. I hope you learned something new today. Thank you.
Goodbye, guys. Before anything, ping my eye.